Hey there, it's Bob Rouleau from the Aesthetic Blueprint. I appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to watch this video. I don't know about you, but this morning I was actually felt compelled to shoot this video because this morning I was opening up my mail and I noticed yet another invitation to another aesthetic conference, or I think it was an aesthetic training program. And this one actually had listed out the top 5 or top 10 reasons why I should go to this particular conference. And what's interesting is when I opened it and read the reasons why, not one of them talked about return on investment. And that really struck me as odd and struck me as funny in the sense that that should be the number one reason that you should be thinking about as it relates to your selection of going to an aesthetic conference or an aesthetic meeting. Well, why is that? Well, if you think about it, you're taking time away from your staff, you're taking time away from your patients, you're taking time away from your family, you're incurring all kinds of business expenses, you got to register for the program, and most of these programs aren't very inexpensive. And do you ever find yourself sitting in one of these meetings saying to yourself, I've heard this all before, or there's nothing new here? What is really the return on investment that you're getting? So question number one you need to ask yourself when you're selecting a conference like that is, what is the return of my investment? Because without a good return, you're wasting your time and your money. But here's the question that I ask, and I've been asking this for a while. How can we create an educational program for advanced practitioners that actually enables them to not only increase their clinical skills, but also increase their skills as a business person and add more value to the lives of their patients? I mean, let's face it, this is becoming a very competitive marketplace, and price rules the roost. Price drives the day. And most aesthetic practices think that the only way they can get the business is by competing on price, and that's not the case. But what you need to do is not only advance your clinical skills, but you need to advance your skills as a business person, as a marketing person as well. And what we've done at the Aesthetic Blueprint is done just that. We've scoured basically the universe trying to find the best clinical approaches, the biggest breakthroughs in some of the clinical techniques available, and bring them to a curriculum where, with some great perspective, you can actually learn some of these techniques and decide for yourself whether they fit into your practice or not. And if they do, you can literally take them back and implement them on Monday morning. So it's a 3-day immersion seminar where you're getting some of the best concepts and ideas and techniques available in the aesthetic industry today. Coupled with that is this whole idea of changing your mindset to thinking of your practice less like a clinic and more like a business. Because in today's competitive marketplace where price drives the market, you need to think of ways to differentiate yourself and create a great customer experience for your patients. Because if you do that, you'll get great loyalty, you'll get great referrals, and people will be standing in line for your services. And that makes all the difference in the world. So you don't have to compete on price. You can still increase your clinical skills to the highest level you want and learn how to differentiate yourself in a really, really crazy marketplace. That, to me, is the return on investment that you get when you come to a program like the Aesthetic Blueprint, which, by the way, our next immersion seminar is October 11 through 13, 2019, at the beautiful Fashion Island Resort Hotel in Newport Beach, California. Tons of information on our website right now, but when you think about the next conference you attend, make sure you think about return on investment. And as CEO and founder of the Aesthetic Blueprint, I promise you not only just a return on your investment, but a return on your investment times 10. Because if you take some of the strategies and some of the ideas that we teach at the conference, that we teach at the seminar, and implement them over time into your practice, you will see this 10x growth return. That's my promise to you. All right, so October 11 through 13, Newport Beach, California, the Aesthetic Blueprint Immersion Seminar 2019. I'm Bob Rouleau. I'll see you there. Registration is now open. Take good care.